Hi guys, welcome back to Hope Gardening Creations. Today we're going to do a quick video on growing ginger in a container. So what I have here is store-bought ginger. This is ginger that I forgot about, and you see it started growing those eyes. Now it's easier for you to know that they're ready when they have the eyes, but with ginger, because they're a rhizome, they're going to continuously grow and they're going to put out lateral roots, and they will grow even if they didn't have the eyes, so it doesn't matter. So that's what we're going to do, and I have quite a few here that have some eyes, different sizes, okay? And so that's what we're going to do today. So right now I have my pot. I have some holes drilled in. I've already, I added a piece of cardboard at the bottom just so that way the soil isn't falling through the holes, and I have some mulch just at the bottom because ginger really likes moist soil, okay? It thrives in partial shade, okay, partial sun to shade. So ginger is native to Africa and Asia, and mostly used for it's as a spice, right? We drink it in drinks, we like it in a lot of dishes. I love the taste of ginger. I love adding ginger to my bone broth. I like adding ginger. Of course, we all know ginger ale, which that's not like the real ginger in the ginger ale, because that's just full of sugar. But you can make your own ginger syrup and add it to carbonated water. So what I have here is my mixture of a third of potting soil, a third of black cow manure, and a third of peat moss. But ginger really loves a lot of compost, okay? So I want to have about 70% of compost as our pot mix. So I'm going to have some black cow manure here, so I'm going to add some more of that and then add in my homemade potting mix that I have. Potting mix, and then I'll mix that up. I'm gonna add some little compost right there. And remember, I already have compost in this potting soil mixture. It has the potting soil, peat moss, and manure. Alright, got a little sun. I just want to mix it up a little bit. And so, when we're planting our ginger, we don't want to plant it too deep, okay? We don't want to give it too much work to have to search for the sun, but we want it to be covered. We don't want any of our root, because that's what ginger is. It's just a huge root. We don't want any of our ginger to be exposed, okay? So when ginger, for it to go to full maturity, it takes about 10 months. And it has to have good temperature. It has to, so like people that live up north where they know they're going to get frost, early spring is a good time for them to plant their ginger, okay? I live in Orlando, so we don't ever really get frost, so any time is really a good time for me to plant some ginger. This will be my first time growing ginger, so For it to go to full maturity, it'll take about 10 months. But if you wanted to just go partial maturity, if you're impatient or you just want to be able to use some of the ginger, you can always pull it up. It may not be as big as you would like, but it'll still be edible, okay? So like this ginger that you see right here, for it to turn brown, this is ginger that definitely sat in the ground for at least 10 months. And by the time we get ginger that we buy in stores, sometimes that ginger could be well over a year to 2 years old, okay? So the ginger that you're going to be growing when you pull it up, unless you leave it in the ground past 10 months, it'll look like this where it's the brown skin, which is still good. You just have to peel it off. But the young ginger, it looks pretty white. It looks like the meaty flesh, okay? So I definitely probably won't keep it into 10 months. I'll probably go maybe 4 to 6 months, but we'll see how impatient I am. So all we're going to do is just kind of like dig it in there like that, okay? And the green foliage, that would just sprout out from that eye right there. So I'm going to do one here and hoping that it'll just kind of grow down. Let's see. I'm going to do little pieces because then that'll be really interesting to see how big they get from those smaller pieces. So I'm going to do one right here. And I have a smaller one that has 2 eyes, so that's okay. It'll still find its way going down. Alright, so we have 4 pieces in here. What we're going to do, we're just going to cover it up. Alright. I'm going to put some more potting soil over it, just like that. And there we have it. We have our ginger. And then I'm going to water it. And I'll do an update video in a few weeks to see, as soon as I see some sprouts coming through, I'll do an update video for you guys. And it's that simple, planting your own ginger from store-bought ginger that you just had at home. So I still have a few more pieces here that have some eyes that I'm going to plant in another bag I have from one of these grow bags. I'm going to try one of those. It's just I don't have enough potting soil to do that right now. Alright, thank you for joining me.